So your company, Social for Good, um, I'm assuming that that name derives from this heart that you have for giving back and for creating an impact. Can you tell us a little bit more about the meaning behind the name, if there's any specific causes or things that are dear to your heart and how you want your business to be able to impact those causes?
Yeah, for sure. So last summer, when I decided to start this business, I realized that I could do it however I wanted. I am the CEO, I'm the founder, I can do things how I want. So what does that look like? What does that even mean? And I have had a heart for social justice for a long time. And it's been a challenging road for me to lean into that. But it's been a really important road to be on because number one, I am the primary caregiver of my children who are learning from me. I also have, influence and impact in the community and all of that. So really important for me to lean into that, to listen to people who are marginalized and like what they need and what is going on and like what impact I can have on that. And for a long time, like as a stay-at-home mom, I thought I didn't have much of an impact on it because I'm just home changing diapers or something. Like what am I really going to do about it? But in reality, we all have so much impact that we just don't realize. So in starting Social for Good, I thought to myself, we have all of these notions about social media because
Mhm.
primarily for our business we focus on social media and email marketing. So people have these negative connotations of social media and like how it's bad for our brains and it's bad for our kids and it's there's all this negative talk about it and all of that is very valid, but at the same time there's so much positive power with social media. Same thing with money, right? There's so much power in disseminating information so quickly. When we saw that throughout all of last year with all of the anti-racism movement and how so many more people understood the plight of Black Americans, right? So it's like there's on one hand there's a lot of negative things that happen on social media, but then on the other hand there's all this good that happens. So how do we harness that power for good? How do we use our knowledge and our resources to use that for good? So for me, it's like I can help these social impact businesses amplify their positive message, build community around the work that they're doing, and help them spark this belief in a better future through social media, through email marketing. So that's really our goal, is aligning ourselves with businesses who have a social impact mission, whether that's through the work of their business or just through themselves as a person, that they align with those values. So we are a little bit picky about that, about who we work with, because we really want to make sure that the work that we're amplifying and the time that we're spending on that is going to make the positive impact that we want to see.
I really admire that intentionality. I think all businesses, especially service-based businesses, should utilize that same intentionality when choosing what clients they work with. And especially for those at the beginning of their journeys, I think oftentimes when you're in that hungry space, I don't mean literally hungry, although maybe that could be the case too, right? But
Yeah.
that space where you're just like, I would love to work with anyone who will give me money, like literally anyone who breathes. If you want to hire me, let's do it. I totally get that headspace, but I also think that the earlier you can learn to recognize that trying to land clients is not just a one way thing. It's not just a one sided, please hire me, but it's also like, let me choose you. And it's truly a mutual decision to collaborate and to work with each other. I think the earlier you can learn that lesson, the greater your business will actually grow in the end when you're actually more choosy, ironically.